Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Garvin Plays Minecraft. And what are we doing today? Uh, we are doing something that I'm not completely happy with, and that is we're going to destroy something that I have built, something that I put a lot of time in and had a lot of hope for, but it is just not serving the purpose that I was hoping for. And that is we're going to take down the Zen Garden. It's not really providing Zen. That's one thing. The other thing is, you know, I just never had a plan. And when you never have a plan for something, it's really, really easy to be unimpressed by it as you move forward. So yeah, basically, man, I almost lost a sheep. Basically, it's just in the way. It's a distraction. It is taking away from what I am starting to think is the beautiful house that I have created here. This house has a lot of cool things about it, and I think oh, dang it. Let me get up here real quick. I'll have to fix that later. But yeah, just having this just sitting there and taking up space and not really having a use, I think is taken away from the overall good aspects of the rest of the house. So this is what we're doing today. We're just going to, um, well, we're kind of fixing uh, some problems. And I'm getting really nervous because, oh, the sheep. I'm going to lose sheep. Nope. Okay, good. Saved him. Ah, man, that was nerve-wracking right there. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. We are going to tear down the Zen Garden, or at least the foundation of the Zen Garden that never was. So we're going to do that. Then we are going to continue to fix the farm area that I have right here. And just to go into a little bit background, if you missed a few episodes, or if you got totally bored with the last episode because of my incredibly monotone voice, then what you missed was that I moved all of the farm animals up. So I had sheep and cows and pigs, and I brought them all up three pens, and I was very satisfied with how things were going and what we could do here. But at the end of the day, I realized having all of these farm animals is giving me a lot more supplies than I really need. So, sheep, obviously, if I plan on using wool, which I could. I think I could use wool more in my buildings, just to give kind of like a just a different effect, a different look for things. I think that's definitely something I should look into. Looking at the work that Joe has done on the bridges, using the redstone blocks or the lapis. I mean, he's done some really quality stuff just with some colored blocks, and I feel like my bridges, although epic and realistic, that they just don't have that same look. Maybe a colored wool, or maybe a colored clay block, or even some redstone block or something. Just something else could be used in these little square openings and make that bridge really awesome. So some things that I'm thinking about. Wool is definitely going to be necessary, and I think that's definitely something that I should use more often. So, gonna do that. We need sheep. Sheep are very necessary. Pigs are not. Sorry. Pigs do one thing for me. they provide meat. And at one point, I was using nothing but pork chops. And I think that was cool. But at the end of the day, if I have to make a separate pen for pigs, or if I have to continue growing carrots, which I've done, like I've got all of these stacks of carrots that are just sitting there. I'd rather not dedicate so much to that. Instead, I think we can just go to sheep and cows. Sheep for the wool, cows for our food, and then leather. I mean, we can make a lot of cool things with leather. So, and in the process of doing that, I took carrots out of my garden. So really, earlier it was wheat, carrots, potatoes. Now it's wheat, another mostly full field of wheat, and then potatoes for the rest. This was just kind of happenstance. I didn't have enough of seeds in my hand, and I didn't want to take the long trek of about 20 blocks to this chest to get the rest of the seed. So I just planted the potatoes I had in my hand. So, but with wheat you can grow, or you can breed sheep and cows. So I mean that's a necessity. But I can also make bread out of it. There's other things I can make out of it as well. And then potatoes, you can bake those, and those are cool. So that's where we stand right now. I'm okay with that. It's one less thing I got to worry about. And pigs were always dicks, generally speaking. It was so hard to keep them into the in the pens, and yeah, overall, I mean, they don't serve a good enough purpose to keep around. So, and steak does a wonderful job at keeping me filled. So, but on that note, I think it is time to start taking down. And let me check my inventory. Probably can drop some of these items. Don't think I'll be needing most of this. And yeah, let's drop this. Oh, I forgot. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna drop these items, and we've got. I'm gonna pick up my pickaxe that has silk touch, and then I'm gonna collect this glass and bricks. Yeah, I don't know. I am so torn on this. One, I hate this building. Oh man, and I just fell. I hate this building because it does nothing. At the same time, I mean, look at it. It is this building is definitely like one of my favorite, just because of the time I took to do all the decorations for it. So, this window with the tree growing through it, and then the doorway with the creeper face type thing. I've also got this doorway with a little wider version of it. Man. Let me climb back up there. And then again, another big window with the tree in it. So I like everything we did with this building. It looks awesome. I just don't like it here. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a couple screenshots. Okay? We're going to take some screenshots to remember how we did the design of these. And eventually we're going to take this and we're going to make this into a building. And maybe, you know what? We do have room out there. Maybe that's one of the next buildings that we make is just like a little garden, a little empty room that's just sitting there for peaceful reasons. You just want to go inside and rest. You can go inside and rest. So, but without further ado, let's just start tearing down. And really, I hate doing this. I feel so bad, and I should have brought my axe. I'll go. I'll go back in and get the axe. But man, I definitely feel bad for doing this. Oh. But we will rebuild it. We will rebuild it, and it'll be okay. So one thing that I do dislike, and I know you can take this off in later versions of the game. You know, because we're still running on 6.4, but I want to be able to turn off the cows and the sheep. I don't need to hear them. I need to hear everything else. So I'm glad that the next version of Minecraft includes a separate sound call out for those types of mobs. I don't think it's loud for you guys, but it is definitely loud and annoying for me. So much so I just want to turn off sound altogether, but I'll hold off doing that. Yeah. So the other problem with taking this building down is we had built this bridge to go from the main floor, the floor that has my bed, and all of the main furnaces with the fireplace. You know, we have this bridge coming out so that we can go to this building. But unfortunately, we just never did anything with it to even make it worthwhile. So, you know, realistically, the only thing I'm using the bridge for right now, and you guys have seen this when in previous videos, I just climb onto that so I can get a good view of everything else that's around me. And that's not, man, I didn't want to take that down. Yeah, and that's just not a good reason to have uh, have a bridge. Although I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe it's one of those. I don't know. You guys in the Cleveland area and really the Great Lakes area in general, there's a lot of piers that go into Lake Erie or any of the other big lakes, and they have no purpose whatsoever except to give you a viewpoint of the lake. So for us, it's Lake Erie, right outside of Cleveland, or you know, in the general areas around. So you know, maybe it's not a completely horrible idea to have a bridge that only has one purpose, and that's a scenic one. But still, I feel like a pier makes more sense, just because you still can do more on a pier. Like you can fish. That's something important, right? Can't do that here. And I suppose I could use this as a shooting range again. And just stand on the bridge at night and shoot off, but the only problem with that is I'll then have to go down to get any of the loot. And that sucks. That's one of the main reasons I don't use the shooting range in town as much anymore, because I was just tired of having to run down when day hit. And really it was just my impatience. I always wanted to just after about 3 or 4 minutes just run down at that point. Like, what was the why wait? And then I would always get hit by a creeper or something because that area is awful. But I don't know. So I'm leaning towards taking it down. Again, it's not serving any purpose. I can throw blanket reasons why we should keep it, but Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. All right, so I think I just got this one last strip to take down. I should probably take down this brick, replace it with grass or with glass. I don't know. Yeah, I think that looks good. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with this. I think we can still have. Maybe I can cover this up. Yeah, I think we can still have an opening to get onto the roof if needed. I think that would work. I mean, we do have the doorway, but once we're down there, if we need to get up, maybe at this point we can turn this into a makeshift shooting range, and I think that would be fine. But yeah, overall, now that I've got the now that I've made the zombie spawner, this trap area, like now that I've had this water go around in this moat, this catches so many zombies that I don't even really need a shooting range anymore. I can just stand up here, go away from keyboard, and come back. Zombies have attempted to get me, skeletons, creepers, and then they all just jump into this water pit like this guy's gonna do. Or maybe not. Yep, there he is. See, just jumped right in. So I could sit here for a few minutes away from keyboard and then jump into the room and just wait for them to land. I mean, yeah. So that's a lot more passive, and I appreciate being passive at times. Oh, speaking of that, I did do some more work on this river, and it's not done yet. But as you know, I've got this entrance that has the water rushing in to force mobs to go down this hole. Well, I made a little offshoot of the river to just get an idea of what it was going to take to do the same thing. Ah, crap. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, how did we get out of that? Um, and this creeper. There it is. Oh, another zombie in the water. Okay. So, as you can see, we get attacked by zombies and creepers, sometimes skeletons. I really haven't seen a whole lot of them around here. But, yeah, overall, we're getting attacked, and if I'm standing on this side or the other side, they just jump right into the water. Like, here, we're going to watch this guy do it. Right into the water. Why that makes sense, I have no idea. But he does it. So what I want to do is I want to get the water to flow into this area. So from both sides are going to flow into this little catch-all river here, and then that leads into the same entrance. So you got the same spawner entrance. Die. All right. Which gives the same premise of this moat over here, but just on the other side. I think that'll be beneficial. So have all the zombies and creepers and whatnot, basically kill themselves, because then they're led to here, and then I can smoke them. All right, so yeah, I don't know. So I got to figure out now if I should take down that bridge. I'm leaning towards taking it down. I don't really see a reason to keep it. As you know, as we saw, it serves no purpose now, other than leading to, well, leading to here. I mean, but what is this? What is this area? Do we need this? Do we need a little bridge to go to nothing? You know, I suppose I can take it up and meet up with that walkway, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it doesn't seem worthless. Why have it? So I think we should take it down. Take it down and turn this into the little balcony that we had before. I mean, before it was just I think it ended here, and it was just something to look out, like a balcony. Obviously, you know, you're gonna look out to the rest of your yard, and yeah. So let's take it down. And at this point, I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna do this off camera, and then while we're off camera, we're gonna think about where we're going next with our build. If we should continue doing work on the farm, or if we should do something in the house, or maybe we start building that Zen garden, or at least checking out where we can put it. So, anyway, stay tuned. When we come back, we'll have some more ideas of what we're going to do next. All right, guys, we are back, and it is time to start looking at the to-do list, what we've got going on. Now, I know in the first part of the video, we went a little longer than we normally do for various reasons, but right now, number 3 on this list is very interesting to me. Spider Farm, something that we have set forth to do for a while, just never got to it. But now we've got the building, so now we've got that foundation, that motivation to really build out this building. So I think that is something that we should look at today and talk about because there are a few issues that I have with it, and I just want to talk to you guys about them, see what you guys think before we move forward with a real actual build. But the Zen Garden, I'm going to keep it on the list despite doing what we just did. And what we just did is we took down the Zen Garden. So the brick building that we had set up, we took it down. It is gone. It is done with. But yeah, overall, I'm happy. It quickly became the albatross of this house. You know, it just stood there in my face, reminding me that I needed to finish it. So I'm glad we got rid of it, just so I can move on to more important things. And plus, you know, taking this back down is actually pretty cool. I'm okay with this. I think we probably should get rid of the netherrack now that we don't have the fire burning. So I think we can go ahead and get rid of that. Man, look at these zombies just jump right into the water. Go ahead. Jump right in. Jump right in with your friends. Come on. Do it. Do it. Get in that water. Yeah, I don't know what his problem is. Come on. Forget you. All right, so yeah, overall, I like having this area back. I think it looks nice down here. Let me just drop down. Come on. Yeah, I think having this wide open makes this farm feel a lot better. So, yeah, I'm totally cool with that. Now, though, it is time to discuss. Once I'm done falling into the sheep, what we're going to do with the spider spawner. So I'm just going to go ahead. Actually, I'm going to go and clear out my inventory before we walk over there. And I've been trying to do some different stuff with the inventory to make it a little bit more organized. So, like with my brick, I've got everything kind of divvied up. So we got the nether brick, the regular brick. We got some clay left over that I haven't decided if I want to turn into brick yet or make into hardened clay. So yeah, I think this is a lot nicer than what we had before. And actually, this nether rack we can just throw right into the fire. And there it leaves. But yeah, so I've just been trying to organize a bit better. So, up here we've got oak leaves, then jungle, then birch, as we go. And I think that's a nice way to go about doing it. Then it's just easier to grab the item that you want. Like look, we've got glowstone dust and then glowstone, but they're kind of all together, and that's a bit annoying. Yeah, let's put the sandstone down. So yeah, so here I've got regular sandstone, and then I've got my smooth, my chisel. I think just having it organized feels a lot better. So all right, let's stop talking about inventory and walk on over to the spider spawn trap location. And let's talk about anything enchanted? Nope, nothing. All right. Let's talk about what we're actually looking at. And that sounded like an Enderman who landed really close, but I am not seeing him. All right, cool. So the spider spawn trap. And first, no, we can look at that later. I mean, the normal design for a spawn tower is as such, where you've got it jetting out like this. This is our skeleton spawner. It works really well. I think it fits, what we need over there. So we're getting lots of arrows and bows and some enchanted armor, but not a lot. All right, I'm just watching this guy because what I'd like to happen is to see if this river is flowing properly. I don't think it is. Nope. Okay. We're going to have to fix it. Back to what we're supposed to be doing. Let's go down the spider spawner. So first of all, we are at 67 feet. Now, what's nice about the skeleton spawner is, bam, it's right here, Same thing with the zombie spawner, is it's like within generally 15 to 20 blocks from the ground. And that's great because that means that we can build the tower and not really have to go that far into the I don't know. It just it eliminates the amount of time that we really have to spend on it, to be absolutely truthful. So spawn traps are not easy to do. All right, so I was trying to close that up, but I did an awful job. All right, getting distracted. I'm sorry. Let's get back into what we came down here for. So the problem with this spawner is it's at 20 feet. So we're talking about 40 blocks thereabouts from here to ground level. So with a lot of the spider spawn traps that you see, it's normally the spawner is above where you want to be. So it just falls down kind of thing. And that can be within 16 blocks or whatever. But it's rare that the spiders are climbing more than 40 blocks to get to that main building that we're in. Because, I mean, ideally, it would be nice to not have to climb this ladder system every time that we want to get to the spider spawn trap. It'd be great if magically we could just stand in this room and get all of our gear, but that's not going to happen. I mean, we're talking 40 blocks that we're going to have to climb down, at least 30 blocks that we're going to have to climb down, so that we can stand above the spawner, activate it, and then lift the spiders up to it. I don't know. We have a lot of different ideas. One, we can do that water elevator. I think the water elevator is the best bet. That seems to be what most people use. And like I said before, we don't necessarily need anything that gives XP. We're getting tons of XP with the zombie spawner that we set up. So there's no real need to go that route. All we need is the spider eyes and the and the string. So maybe a water elevator that drops them into lava and that kills them, or maybe just a straight drop that kills them on impact, and we can get the supplies from there. Like maybe we put some hoppers. We can put some hoppers on the ground and have them all lead to one chest. I think that'd be cool. Like I just like to have a place where I can go away from keyboard and sit under or sit above and have all of these loot come to me, so I can just sit there and not have to do anything, and it automatically goes. I think that'll be cool, because that's kind of what we're doing with the zombie spawner, except for you have to, the way we've been doing them, it's an XP machine as well, so you have to do that one last strike. So you can be sitting there until 30, 40 zombies come down, and then you're sitting there for an additional 2-3 minutes killing all the zombies. But I don't know, for this I don't want to go down that route. So that's just what I'm thinking. I'm totally open to what you guys think, and anyone else that's on the FTW Craft server, feel free to give your ideas as well, because this will be available to everyone. So if you have an idea of what you think this area should be, as far as what kind of spider spawn trap, feel free. Let me know. Yeah, let me know, because I think overall I'm going to keep this building unclaimed so that anyone can get in there and use the spider trap. And I'll probably do the same thing about this zombie trap. I mean, I've got one for my personal use in the house. I don't need both. So that's probably what we'll end up doing, is leaving that up to you guys, everyone else that's on the server, to play with. So, but overall, I need your ideas. How should we do this spider spawn trap? I really want to get this done within the next week. So you guys have a few days. Get back to me. Let me know what you think. And that's what we're going to go ahead and build with. So leave your comments or contact me on Twitter or in the Facebook group or whatever. So, but I think we're going to go ahead and cut the video for today. And next episode, that's what we're going to do. We're going to build this spider spawn trap. So anyways, like, comment, do whatever you feel is necessary. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.